The mushrooms may look like ghost mushrooms, but they still smell like pretty ordinary mushrooms. To pass as ghost mushrooms, they have to smell all moldy and rotten. You guys know all about unpleasant odors.
Of course.
Do you have any idea how I can make these mushrooms smell musty and rotten?
Take a whiff of that.
Oof, that'll work, thanks.
You're welcome.
Hey, Gulliver.
Ah, the living one.
So, what's happening with the lightning?
Nothing at all, unfortunately. It doesn't look like thundery weather.
Then I have to help it along somehow. I've got to get going. Breathe, feel my heartbeat, that sort of thing.
Don't let me stop you.
Look, ghost mushrooms.
Ah, excellent. And what a potent aroma they have.
Yoo-hoo!
I hear you.
A bolt of lightning has to hit the antenna at the crypt. Can't you, as the rainmaker, sort out the appropriate weather?
I can summon the rain, of course, but lightning, that's another matter.
How's that, then?
It's another dance. Very difficult, very strenuous. I am too old for that.
Can you teach me how to do it?
You have brought me the mushrooms, so I will help you. The dance steps are written here. You are welcome to try your luck.
And if I get this dance right, if the gods are willing, we'll get the right kind of weather?
No. The dance is an insult to the gods. They will try to stop you and throw lightning bolts at you.
Fantastic.
That is exactly what you want. And now, please excuse me. I want to try the new mushrooms.
Okay. Catch you later.
May the wind blow your way.
The dance looks pretty complicated. I'd better take a look at the instructions as I dance. While I've still got some control of myself doing this stupid dance, I ought to at least be near the antenna. Okay, good. I've still got quite a bit to learn. Okay, good. I've still got quite a bit to learn. Okay, good. I've still got quite a bit to learn. No idea what I should ask. A grave. There are a lot of them here. I don't know what's supposed to be so special about this one, though. Okay, good. Ah, that really wasn't that bad. Okay, good.
Enough! It worked! Quick, my darling. Take me to my body.
It's okay. I don't need any help. Ungrateful zombie horde. And? You think it's funny seeing me smoke?
Yep, everything worked wonderfully.
And not for the first time I'm asking, what's going on with my armor and where's the sword hidden?
But of course, you'll find the armor in that grave over there. You ought to wash off that crumbly stuff before you use it, though.
Ew.
And you'll find the sword in the fiery mountain.
Where's that?
It's a volcano not far from here. The dwarves used to have a mine there. They gave it up years ago. But a dragon has recently moved in.
Charming.
Good luck.
Let's just hope that there really is some usable armor in there. Hey, armor! And bits of the previous owner. Before I put it on, I'll polish it and clean the nastiest bits off it. Ta-da! Clothes maketh the man, armor maketh the hero. Okay.
Are you afraid?
I'm okay.
You should be, shocked, rigid. Are you rigid with shock?
Not really. What are you reading?
How to become a terrifying monster in a fortnight. But I've only just started, and the first chapter states that one should not be disheartened if it doesn't work straight away, and there will always be people who begrudge anyone being successful in business.
Sure. There's a steady stream of lava flowing into the dragon basin. The heat's unbearable. The dragon is damaged. The head's quite obviously missing. A huge furnace. Looks to me like they used to smelt metal in it. I think this is a coin press. You pour gold, silver, or mithril into the opening and use this stamp to press the engraving into the coin. A pair of blacksmith's pliers with long handles. A hammer. One side of the head is rounded. This sort of thing is used by a blacksmith. An old anvil with dwarven lettering. A mighty thing. The furnace isn't going to smelt any metal as long as it's at room temperature, unless you poured frozen quicksilver into it. The trough is full of water. The smiths probably used it to cool their work. If there was metal in the mold, I could stamp a coin, provided that the wheel still turns after all these years. Hello, gorgeous.
Yes?
kind of a place is this?
My dragon's den?
Well, yeah, but what was it before? Those machines over there look pretty ancient.
The dwarves built them centuries ago. They dug for rare metals in the volcano here and crafted several mighty weapons. And then the terror rained down on them. A mighty, rose-coloured dragon drove them away. Hurrah! Hurrah!
Uh-huh.
Do you like the story? I am working on my own legend. Every terror-inducing monster surrounds itself with a web of myths and legends.
You want to become a fearsome monster? Why? And who are you, after all?
I am a misunderstood woman in the prime of her life.
Uh-oh.
I have served as a transport dragon for years, but I handed in my notice yesterday. There are limits, you know.
Did somebody cop a feel?
They shouted at me only because I lost a load. It was all because of this elf. I should be grateful to her. I can at last strive to reach my full potential and embark on a new career in the second half of my life.
As a terror-inducing monster?
Yeah, a traditional image for dragons. Men always achieve it. But why shouldn't a woman manage it too?
And what's involved in becoming a terror-inducing monster? You gotta pass 3 exams?
Oh, no, it isn't quite that simple. There is a complicated 10-step plan. I have to develop myself in the most diverse areas and will have to build up my terror potential step by step. But it is all so complicated. I am meant to eat maidens, but I'm a vegetarian. And I've never spewed fire. I don't have a hoard of gold, and I don't know how to crack open knight's armor.
Yeah, and you're not so hot at bellowing.
I know, but at least I've found a reasonable dragon's den, have I not?
I'm looking for a magic sword that's supposed to be hidden here in this mountain. You got any idea where it is?
Yes.
Yeah? Where then?
Oh, yeah, shouldn't... Well, you are somewhat similar to a warrior, and I am a dragon. Shouldn't we fight or something?
Who says so?
Chapter 5, Overzealous Heroes, or When Supper Comes Knocking at Your Door.
That's completely outdated garbage.
Do you really think so?
For sure. Confrontation won't get you too far these days. You need to find yourself some allies. The magic word is networking.
Networking? There's nothing written here about that. Perhaps you could come back later when I've read a bit more.
We could, of course, resolve this another way.
How?
Maybe I could help you to become a terror-inducing monster.
Really? You could teach me how to breathe fire?
No.
Oh, then I fear that you'll not be able to help me. Unless you perhaps have a huge hoard of gold?
Nah, but I might be able to get you some. As a kind of seed capital, say. How about 1 gold coin, for example?
Yeah, agreed. Chapter 1 states that everyone has to start somewhere, and a single gold coin is a good start to a huge hoard, is it not?
About the sword, what was the problem?
You were going to get me the first gold coin for my huge hoard?
Ah, that's right. I gotta get going. Happy practicing.
Of course.
Ooh, I'd better leave the two turtle vultures alone. No idea what I should ask. Hey, Thunderhoof, about this lightning dance. Thunderhoof? Hello, bully. The guy seems to be out of it. Could be something to do with my mushrooms. Take unidentified mushrooms, mixed up with a bunch of suspicious berries and paint, set it on fire, and inhale the smoke. Not too much can go wrong with that. Maybe he's, just having a little powwow with his ancestors. He'll come round soon. I think my horned friend is off on a spiritual journey. Far, far away. But we'll be back soon, I hope. Still ugly. I think my horned friend is off on a spiritual journey. Far, far away. But we'll be back soon, I hope. The coals are just glowing, but the heat is tremendous. Hello, chieftain.
Greetings, human.
I've already got one part of the set. Will you let me into your camp now?
That's a good shield. I can see that from here. But the shield alone is not enough. Someone like you needs more parts of the set.
I'll be back.
And I'll wait.
I'd better keep myself a good ways away from them. I don't want to get zapped by any of Zlof's lightning. I think it's that unbreakable thread that you hold roast meat together with. There must be a good 10 meters of it on the roll. Definitely dwarf work. The dragon has to be coated on the inside so that the lava doesn't melt the metal. A stone bowl. The inside of it is black and sooty. This hatch keeps the lava in the basin. If you open it with the help of the chain, the lava flows out. If I open the hatch now, the lava would pour onto the floor. There's a piece missing. Without a connecting piece, the lava won't flow into the funnel. Hello, gorgeous.
Yes?
I gotta get going. Happy practicing.
Of course, of course. The furnace isn't going to smelt any metal as long as it's at room temperature.
unless you poured frozen quicksilver into it. I ought to fire up the furnace first and get it to the right heat. Ooh, I'd better leave the two turtle vultures alone. The dragon is damaged. The head's quite obviously missing. If I open the hatch now, the lava would pour onto the floor. There's a piece missing. First of all, you should lay the thing you want to forge on the anvil. There's a steady stream of lava flowing into the dragon basin. The heat's unbearable. The furnace isn't going to smelt any metal as long as it's at room temperature, unless you poured frozen quicksilver into it. Definitely dwarf work. The dragon has to be coated on the inside so that the lava doesn't melt the metal. This hatch keeps the lava in the basin. If you open it with the help of the chain, the lava flows out. An old anvil with dwarven lettering, a mighty thing. The trough is full of water. The smiths probably used it to cool their work. The furnace isn't going to smelt any metal as long as it's at room temperature, unless you poured frozen quicksilver into it. There's a steady stream of lava flowing into the dragon basin. The heat's unbearable. Hello, gorgeous.
Yes?
About the sword, what was the problem?
You were going to get me the first gold coin for my huge hoard?
Ah, that's right. I gotta get going. Happy practicing.
Of course, of course.
A row of strange stones. They're really smooth and slightly glittery. They probably come from deep inside the mountain. An old anvil with dwarven lettering, a mighty thing. There are crystals inside the stone, all sparkling and glinting. There are crystals inside the stone, all sparkling and glinting. An old anvil with dwarven lettering, a mighty thing.